Well, I appreciate you joining us today, Kevin, to talk about your trading account on a 100K instant funding program at FTUK, $1,626 payout due on its way to you. Really nice performance. Only done in around about 3 weeks as well. Before we get into the details of the account, give me a bit of information about you as a trader. You're trading out of Italy. Where have you come from? What is your background?
So I'm trading like in 6 years. I was unprofitable for 5 of it. Now I'm trading with this prop. I'm trying to get like 500, 600K to work with low risk and more gain.
It's very, very important because one of the biggest lessons people learn is that to make decent money in trading, you need to work with a decent sized account. Yes. And the more money you have, the more capital you have access to, the easier the trading gets as well.
You can risk less to gain more.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Well, I mean, one of the things that we have, and it's good to talk to you about this as well, because once you're on that instant funding program at 100K and you've hit your targets, the next step up, the account doubles. It's one of the good things about FTUK for sure. Give me a rough idea about how you've been working your strategy, just to go through 1 or 2 stats for everybody that's watching. It's not been for very long. It's about 3 weeks in duration. It's a really nice equity curve. There's only one area around about the 25th of November where there was some drawdown on your equity. We're working with Bitcoin, the NASDAQ, the Japanese yen, and gold as well, which is popular. Those are very, very thin markets. So give me an idea of why you've selected those markets to work with.
I'm trying to use a new strategy, the opening range breakout, 15-minute opening range breakout on NASDAQ. As you can see, the last days I trade only NASDAQ, and I will trade only NASDAQ from now on.
So are you using an opening range breakout? Because obviously during the US session, you get that volatility. How do you take that methodology and put it on something like Bitcoin? Because there is no opening session on Bitcoin.
That one was trade for getting consistent score, because we have the consistency rule of 20%.
Well, your consistency score is flawless. I mean, it literally is 20%, which is perfect in terms of where it needs to be.
Yeah, I prefer to get the payout as fast as I can to get more capital to trade.
That's the good thing. And what you can do is, even though you're getting payouts, you can still scale. It's not like you need to make that money back. Yeah, it's very nicely done. Your consistency score, flawless at 20%. Your winning percentage is 73.91%. So that's, again, is fantastic. So your hit rate is very, very good. You won 19 of your long-sided trades and 15 of the short trades. And your average win is a little bit less than your average loss. The win is $258 against $282. And I'm just wondering, in terms of your hit rate and how you're approaching the market, how does that factor into the equity drawdown that you had? Because your best trade was on the this opening range on the NASDAQ. Your worst trade was $1,000 on Bitcoin.
Yes.
And your best trade was on the NASDAQ, which is around about the same size, $1,000. So with a very high hit rate, 73.91%, how are you balancing that in your activities day to day? Because your win and loss is quite close.
Yes, I try to get one-on-one risk reward. Like 0.15 reward, I put break even.
So at what point, is it at the point when you hit 1-to-1 that you then move to break even and then you just set and forget and let go?
No. 0.5, I put break even to cover the loss in case it go back, and take 1-to-1 full profit, take profit for my psychology.
Yeah, no, that's fine. I understand that. That explains it as well, that explains why your hit rate at 73% needs to be so high as well to try and do it. So why have you decided to just leave it at a 1-to-1 ratio? Why not stretch deeper? Why are you not going for a 2-to-1 or even a 3-to-1?
Yes, because I'm working on it for my psychology. Because on 1-to-1 I feel safe to close.
That makes sense. And the amount of trades you're doing is not it's not that you're scalping every 2 minutes. You know, there's only 46 trades, so they're measured day to day. How do you sort of approach that? Do you do 1 or 2 trades in the day, whether they win or lose, and then just close the computer down and carry on? Are you finding any mental sort of like challenges in feeling the compulsion to carry on throughout the US session?
No, I prefer to take only 2 trades and max 1% loss per day. No, not anymore.
Right. Okay. That makes a lot of sense. Okay. Well, it's good to speak to you, Kevin, and it's a really nice performance. What is your goal? Where is it you want to go? I know you want to scale, and you were looking for like a $500,000 account. I suspect that you won't be far off achieving that. But what is it you want to do with your trading?
My goals is 2.5% weekly, max loss 1% of the starting balance, and yes, I'm trying to scale up to at least 1 million.
Okay, that's a good goal to have in mind. Do you want to be a full-time trader? Do you want to make this your career?
Yes, my career.
Yeah, it's a very, very popular, very common goal that most people have. Yeah, well, I really appreciate your time, Kevin. We wish you all the best with your trading. The payout will be on its way to you very soon, as will a level 2 account, which is good to see on the instant funding program. Any problems you have along the way, obviously you can always reach out, but we really appreciate your time today, and we wish you all the best. Thank you.
No problem.